Well, well. What have we got here, A lost little lamb wandering into the lion's den? Nah, that's not it. You're not really lost. You're trying to find someone. That's right. I can tell from that determined look on your face. You came here with a purpose. Club Infernalis is kept so hidden away, there's no way someone would just randomly waltz in here by accident and not know what they were getting themselves into. The only people who know about this place are ones who've heard of it from someone else. Alright. Let me guess. Was it that phlebotomist, Vic? Figures. I wonder if he thought you were really gonna check this place out or not. Well, you'll have an interesting story to tell him whenever you see him again. I'd imagine most humans would be scared of a club like this, though. I mean, you're completely surrounded by vampires. What? You didn't think anyone had picked up on that? Really? You thought you had tricked my bodyguard into thinking you were a vampire, and that was why he let you in? No way. August just happens to have a strange sense of humor. There's no doubt he knew you were a human. He probably let you in here just to see what would happen. I can always tell when there's a fresh face in the club, though this might be the first time we got a normal human poking around here. That's another thing August would have picked up on straight away. Whether or not you were hiding any weapons, or if you were just harboring ill intent toward me. His instincts are spot on. That's why I have confidence in him. I wouldn't have picked just anyone to stand guard outside. So, could it be that you were looking for me? That's right. I'm Slade, boss of the Hawthorne organization. And you are? Huh. That's a pretty cute name. Anyway, it's a relief to encounter someone seeking me out without murderous intent for a change. Yeah, that's been kind of a problem ever since I took control. I never knew I'd have so many enemies when all I'm trying to do is make the world a better place for everyone. But I have had countless supporters too, both vampires and humans. Siding with me is obviously the only smart choice that there is. By the way, you better stick close to me while you're here. If I don't keep a close eye on you, you might run into someone who isn't as much of a nice guy as I am. I'm one of the few vampires who understands what it's like to have been a human. That's why I didn't immediately hate your guts. I mean, you are a weakling, but I'd still be weak too, if luck hadn't favored me. Anyway, what do you think about moving to somewhere a little more private, I've got a VIP room upstairs. It wouldn't be the first time people saw me take a cute thing like you up there. Take a seat anywhere you'd like. I'd offer you something to drink, but August nabbed the last of my wine the other day. The only other thing inside the cooler are my nutrition packs from Vic, but those belong to me. What's that? You're surprised by how openly I'm talking to you? I get it. Most vampires are known for being more sneaky, but that's never been my style. I'm the most honest vampire you'll ever meet. And like I said before, if you were a threat, you wouldn't have even been allowed inside in the first place. I'm not afraid of you. Go on. Ask whatever you want. I won't hold back. You want to know if I killed my father? Looks like you can be the straightforward type too. More than I was expecting you to be. You're really jumping straight to that kind of question, huh? Well, to answer you, yes, I did kill him. It's made me a bit infamous in the vampire world. You see, before I took over, the Hawthorne organization was completely made up of humans, including my father, the former boss. We had always had strong ties to the vampires, though. A lot of people who sought out our help were vampires who needed protection. My father always did what he could to show the vampires that he was their friend, their ally they could turn to whenever they needed something. As time went by, he started toying with the idea of becoming a vampire himself. Only thing is, my father was already pretty old and weak. And what's that? Oh, no. If you're a human and you get turned into a vampire, it doesn't reverse your aging or take away any of your current health conditions or injuries. That is a common misconception, though. That's what my father thought would happen to him, too. But after the vampire told him that wasn't the case, he asked if I could be the one turned into a vampire instead. I was young, healthy, and next in line to take over his group anyway. The old man already knew he didn't have much time left. It made more sense for him to turn me into a vampire and have me carry out his will. Keep following his commands and running the Hawthorne organization the way he would have wanted. So, he had me turned, and man, it's one of those things that's just so hard to describe. I've never felt anything like that before. The sudden rush of power, it was electrifying. It's this surge, this jolt that courses through your veins, awakening every fiber of your being. All of a sudden, I just became so aware of things. Every sight, sound, and smell in the room suddenly came at me full force. It was intoxicating. For the first time, I really understood the meaning of being drunk with power. I just felt unstoppable. And the first thing I did with that power was I killed him. No, I don't regret it. Why should I? I wanted the Hawthorne organization to be mine. I didn't want to be forced into running it the same way he'd been doing it. And ever since then, my life, well, it's been a dream. Okay, maybe some things were a bit rocky at first. Like getting used to all the assassination attempts. Yeah, that's how I lost an eye, and got the scar on the side of my face. Obviously, that was before August sought me out. I also found out that my needs are different from other vampires. I require a special kind of blood. So, I found out about Vic and told him I'd fund his research as long as he made sure I'd live as long as possible. Right now, my biggest problem is what I'm going to do about Roman. Oh, yeah. Roman is the leader of his own vampire clan, the Aurelius clan. He wants to get in the way of my plan against the werewolves. My idea is that we should launch an attack on them as quickly as possible and wipe them all out at once. That'll be a relief for both vampires and humans. Win-win situation. Roman, on the other hand, well, he wants to take it slowly. From what I hear, he's got a big plan he's been cooking up for years already. He thinks his method's better, but I disagree. And it's not just me. Like I said, the smart choice is to be on my side. August is a natural-born vampire, but he's one who sought me out, a former human. It doesn't matter how I became a vampire. What matters is that I am one now, and I'm ready to make some changes around here. If anyone doesn't like it, well, too bad for them. It won't take long for them to realize which side they should have been on, and by then, it'll be too late. Well, that's fine. I already have enough people on my side anyway. Though if you wanted to join me, then... Oh shit. August is calling me. It's either serious or him pranking me again. You should probably get going, just in case there's something going on. But don't be a stranger, alright? You know where to find me now. Hey, did you enjoy the audio? Well then, remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases. For adult listeners only, go to patreon.com/Anagomi for exclusive audios. And if you want to commission an audio for yourself, go to anagomi.com/commissions. I'll see you around.